Wine prices are about to jump, and it's not because of inflation. A new 10% tariff just hit imported wines from Europe. But here's the twist. It was supposed to be 20%, and importers only have a 90-day window before it could go higher. In this video, I'll break down how this could impact your favorite bottles and what you can do to stay ahead. I'm Tony, a sommelier in training in California's wine country, here to demystify the wine world one sip at a time. Welcome to Toast to Wine. Hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. Let's get to it. Wine lovers, pay attention. Your favorite bottles from France, Italy, and Spain might be getting more expensive. A new trade fight is heating up, and European wines are caught right in the middle. The US just placed a 10% tariff on many European wines. So it was going to be 20%, but at the last minute, the government backed off and gave importers a 90-day break at the lower rate. So what does this mean for your next wine night? Well, let's break it down. The US and the European Union have been arguing over trade issues. The US says that Europe gives unfair help, called subsidies, to its own businesses. Europe disagrees and says the US is being unfair as well. In response, the US put new taxes, called tariffs, on products from Europe. One of the biggest ones? Wine. At first, the government talked about a 20% tariff, which would raise prices, quite a lot. But because people pushed back, they decided to start with a 10% tariff for 90 days. After that, the rate might go up. These tariffs aren't just talk. They're already having an impact. According to Reuters, some Italian wine exports were paused because the U.S. buyers didn't want to risk getting stuck with huge fees. Michele Pellini, who leads an Italian wine trade group, said importers were telling wineries, "Don't ship your wine right now. We don't know what's going to happen." But once the U.S. announced a 10% rate instead of the 20% rate, orders started coming back in. Still, the damage has already begun. Let's talk about the price. If you usually buy a, say, $15 bottle of Chianti, it could go up to around $19 once the tariff and other costs are added in. Now that might not sound like a lot, but if you buy wine often, or if you run a wine bar, it adds up pretty quick. And it's just not Italian wines. French champagne, Spanish cava, German Rieslings, and even rosé from Provence are all included. That means fewer options on shelves and higher prices. Would you still buy your favorite wine if the price jumped 30%? Or would you try something new? Let us know in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. Now, this just doesn't affect wine drinkers. Small U.S. wine shops, restaurants, and distributors are sounding the alarm. The U.S. Wine Trade Alliance says that over 400,000 American businesses could be hurt by these tariffs. That's because many of them depend on imported wine to stay in business. Some wine bars have already started changing their menus, cutting back on European bottles, and adding more from U.S. producers. What's one European wine you'd be heartbroken to lose? Not everyone sees this as bad news. Some U.S. wineries, especially smaller ones, are seeing new interest in their wines. If fewer imports are available, more people might try local bottles. But it's not all easy. Many American wineries also buy their glass bottles, corks, and barrels from Europe, and those items are also facing tariffs. So their costs could go up as well. Still, there's hope that U.S. wines made with European grapes like Sangiovese, Tempranillo, and Nebbiolo might get more love. This isn't just about the U.S. and Europe. The European Union is now planning retaliatory tariffs on over $23 billion worth of U.S. goods, so this could turn into a much bigger trade battle. Italy alone sends over €2 billion in wine and spirits to the U.S. every year. If that market dries up, European winemakers may look to Asia, Latin America, or the Middle East instead, where people are still learning about old world wine. Meanwhile, American wine lovers may face fewer choices and higher prices. Now, should the U.S. protect local wine producers with tariffs, or is this hurting wine lovers and small businesses? Let us know. Now, here are 3 simple tips to keep enjoying wine even if prices go up. Number 1, try hidden gems. Look beyond France and Italy. Wines from Portugal, Greece, and even Hungary may not be hit by tariffs, and they taste amazing. Number 2, explore U.S. varietals. American winemakers are doing a great job with grapes like Barbera, Grenache, and Albarino. Support local and try something new. And number 3, join a wine club. Some wine clubs buy in bulk before tariffs kick in. That means you can lock in lower prices and still enjoy imported bottles. This wine tariff story is far from over, but one thing's clear, it could shake up the way we buy and drink wine for years to come. Whether you're a casual sipper or a serious collector, staying informed is the best way to protect your palate and your wallet. Check out the video description below for wine books and must-have tools that I personally recommend. Ready to keep exploring? Click one of these videos and continue your journey through wine, spirits, and food pairings. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a sip. See you next time on Toast to Wine. Cheers!